What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew, January 30th. Tuesday, January 30th, actually. Garrett, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah?
Doing good.
Enjoying the last bit of good weather we're going to have?
Yeah. You know, it kind of started thumbing up yesterday. I thought it was going to start raining yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, because it wasn't all that sun that, was in the morning time.
Right, yeah.
It kind of started getting a little overcast, but then it seemed like today the weather said, you know what, screw it. We'll just be sunny today.
Yeah, it's going to be, so looking at the weather, it looks like it's going to be kind of crazy coming up in the next couple of days. 2 days, and then we're going to have a break, and then another couple days and Sunday. So you want to see the weather?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right.
According to the National Weather Channel, though,
right,
between now and next Wednesday, we could have anywhere from 3 to 10 inches of rain.
Isn't that nuts? I know, I read the same thing.
Right?
That's crazy, man.
I mean, but most of it coming this weekend.
Yes, correct.
So probably, a third of that between tomorrow and Thursday.
Well, this first batch is supposed to bring us a good amount of rain, and then Sunday to Monday is supposed to be like insane. It's supposed to bring so much rain. It's gonna be crazy.
I I hope they have lightning. Hope they have thunder.
Lightning and thunder.
But I mean, look at it. It's gonna be wet. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
Nothing down into freezing. But what if we'll get some snow this year?
We're gonna get a lot of rain, my friend. A lot of rain.
Well, that's what we need.
Yep.
That's what we want.
That's correct.
We want a lot of rain, and we want a lot of
snow.
all that weather. We want snow. We want lots and lots of snow.
Yes.
Lots and lots of snows. All right, dude. So it's Tuesday with Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Right? But we never get any tacos. So we're going to have to figure out some tacos on Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
So where would be a good taco place? What do you think the most favorite taco place in the North County is? Maybe let's see. If you think about like legitimate, like real, not like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Don't say Taco Bell, but damn snap. Like legitimate, like a Alia's or a maybe Don Q's.
I haven't had Don Q's yet. So
I had Don Q's when they first opened.
Oh, okay.
They had like a trio, and you could obviously get whatever kind of meat you wanted.
Right. Yeah.
But I literally went there once, and that was it.
Huh.
So remember we were talking about Don Q's last week about them
Steak.
being one of the top steak restaurants.
Right. Yeah.
Which I still find weird, but they have a badass new restaurant right down in Atascadero, right across the street from the Sunken Gardens, in that new 2-3 story building.
Right.
And it looks nice. So it's definitely a step up from what I remember Don Q's being, just in a little hole in the wall in Atascadero. So
I have to go try it out. I don't know. I've been trying a lot of places out, but I just haven't really been like wowed. You know what I mean?
You haven't been wowed?
I had a, what's it called, La Chata in Templeton.
Hey, Chert.
Huh?
Well, there you go.
I had La Chata in Templeton.
La Chaca.
La Chata.
Oh,
La Chata?
yeah.
Is that the name?
Yeah, and the old, yep, it's been
Yeah.
number of things.
Yeah, but I had that and I had a burrito. I had a machaca burrito there. That's pretty good.
And how was it?
That's pretty good. It's all right.
It was only all right?
It didn't wow me, you know what I mean? It didn't give me that, whoa, this is amazing type of.
Do they have weird hours to where they close at 4?
I don't know. I just go there in the morning and then get the machaca burrito. That's it. So it's like machaca and egg and stuff like that. But their salsa is really good. They have this creamy salsa.
Yeah.
It's green and red. The green's kind of hot and the red's really hot. But yeah, it's kind of like Elias. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I always forget about that place too.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even remember. I don't even until you say it or somebody mentions it. I don't even recall it's there.
I was just and they're big burritos. They're not tiny burritos. They're pretty giant burritos. So.
All right. Well,
wasn't crazy wowed by it, but it was pretty good. Not bad.
Well, I can't eat any of that, or am not. I shouldn't say can't, because I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I'm just not eating that right now. Currently,
right.
Currently, I'm not eating that. But one day. But I can make my cheese crusted
burrito
wraps. Yeah. So,
No.
so I did, like I said, remember I did that last week. I made some more stuff over the weekend.
Yeah.
And, just experimenting with it, but I don't think I got the cheese just right because I had some last night and it was all soggy, possibly mildewy. I'm not
Right.
sure if it mildews, but I'm sure it was moist enough too. So I just tossed it. So
Didn't like it, huh?
I did not like it. Hey, so there's some crazy stuff happening right now, right?
Okay.
So did you hear about the earthquake, the prediction?
I try not to read that stuff. It freaks me out.
Okay. So I came across this yesterday, dude, and I was like going, because you remember like, what, 2-3 weeks ago, we were under like earthquake warning for like 3 days.
Okay, so we're back at it or what?
Yeah, well, I think so.
Okay.
Because remember, something happened, there was an earthquake wherever, some sort of, random or repetitive earthquake change, right?
Yeah, activity.
And so they're like, okay, so this is a normal, excuse me, and then we're going to be under, a 3-day, I think it was like through the weekend. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were under these, potential earthquake, massive earthquake warning. Well, now, Southern California earthquake watch update. Geysers are talking for a larger one in the state. With the last 4.2 earthquake in San Bernardino and Fontana, Southern California Weather Force went full earthquake watch. There is now cause for a scientific reason behind the fact a large quake will hit California before February 8th. There is an area of Northern California, north of San Francisco, called the Geysers. Usually they are disturbed, which means pressure within the mantle is acting on the crust. They've seen 4S, 3S, there are swarms. The pressure means that within a timing state, the state of California will get a large quake larger than 4.0. The focus is the state, but have seen quakes happen on the pass, over the mountain over on 5, San Andreas, San Jacinto faults, be focused, but they are under great warning till the 8th of a large quake in the state of California.
Crazy.
Bitchin', right?
Perfect. That's just what we need right now.
Are you excited?
Oh, I'm super excited about that one.
Right?
I hate earthquakes.
Dude.
I'm not a big fan, but I could deal with them.
For the last couple little quakes that we've had here, I've been driving.
Oh, have you?
And so I'll get back to the office, get on there, and people are like, "Oh my God, did you feel that? This and that. It was a 4 point whatever." And I think back, okay, when was that? Okay, I was driving. So then you kind of think, did you hit something? Because some people from the big earthquake in San Simeon
Thought they hit something.
they thought exactly.
Yeah.
People thought that they got a flat tire.
Right.
And so you had people that were pulled over, were checking their tires. Of course, they already missed it because they were driving. They're just like, feeling like, oh
rumble.
crap, I got to pull over because there's, got a flat tire. So, but
the last earthquake we had, it was crazy because I was like, oh wow, we're having an earthquake. So I like looked outside. I don't know why. I just looked out the window, and our pool water was doing this.
Oh really?
It was coming up like that. And it wasn't even that big of an earthquake. So I could only imagine like if we get like a 10.0 or a 7.0.
Oh, bro, dude, don't ever, dude, a 10.0, dude, people just lost their mind, dude. No way, man.
Have you seen those videos in Japan? Dude, Japan like gets rocked by earthquakes all the time. Like big 10.0 earthquakes.
Yeah.
And now people are just like so immune to it. They're just like trying to catch their monitors like on their desk. They're like, oh no, don't fall. And they're like trying to catch their food coming off. They just stay in the house. They don't even care anymore. It's crazy.
Is there any more tuck and roll or get underneath the desk? I don't even think that.
For me, it's not tuck and roll. For me, it's get the F out of my
Right?
way, dude. I'm getting the hell out of the house.
But I don't even think I don't think that's a thing anymore. I don't think it's get under your desk on earthquakes.
So I have a story about this. So when I was a kid, I used to go down to the bowling alley, and they used to have like cosmic bowling. You know what that is?
Yep.
Okay, so like nighttime lights, all this stuff. So all my buddies would go down there and go bowling, try to check out some stuff. We had a huge earthquake, and I think this was one of the big ones down Southern California.
Northridge?
Probably like one of those. I can't remember how old I was, but me and my buddies ended up going underneath the pool table. Now, mind you, you got 4 kids that are not that big underneath the pool table that weighs what?
1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds?
Right.
Dude, the building comes down. We would have just been flattened like pancakes. It was the stupidest idea ever. But it was a big-ass earthquake.
Dude, I don't know, but those things are built pretty damn. I mean, if you've ever carried or tried to move a legitimate pool table, I mean, those things are built like with concrete or something.
They are. Well, that's what I'm saying. But the legs aren't concrete, right?
They're pretty. They got to hold up the whole table.
We would have been smoked, I think. Anyways, but we survived, and then that was the day that there was like 4, 5.0 aftershocks the whole day, and it was like you could just count them down. It's crazy. But I don't want to relive that right now. Not in my life right now, dude. I got too many things going on.
Well, you both of you and I live in a 2-story, so I don't know about you, but when we get trimmers, my house goes like this. It just sways.
Yeah.
And I don't know if because it's a 2-story versus a single story, I don't feel like the big jolt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's probably because you're on the tit of the hill. You're like on the very top.
I thought about that too.
Did I say tit or tip?
Tip. The tit of the hill. I thought that too, just because of where we're at.
Right.
And maybe, who knows? But we just kind of just like this. It's nothing like a shake, like a real big jolt.
Hey.
So, but let's stop talking about earthquakes.
Okay.
Because we're gonna majestically will that to happen.
Right.
And we don't want that to happen. We no earthquakes. Earthquake gods go away and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we got planned for today? We got Tuesday. Any big plans for the week? Any big plans? We just got done. This is Super Bowl. Let's see. Not Super Bowl, but Pro Bowl week, right?
Yeah, Pro Bowl. Yeah. Are you gonna watch it? So it's gonna be flag football or what?
Probably not. I mean, I haven't in a very long time, and actually, I stopped watching it when they started like protecting everybody from getting hit during the real Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
And so maybe the flag football is cooler, I guess. Maybe.
Do you have to pay? Are we having to pay for that? It looks like it was like a paid program that we had to pay for watching that Pro Bowl. Is that correct or no?
God, why that would be terrible for them to.
I don't know. I thought I saw an advertisement that said. I don't know. Anyways, I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong before in my life.
Huh.
So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Wyatt wants to watch it. He's all down. He wants to watch the dodgeball and all that stuff.
I know. They're having dodgeball for the Pro Bowl.
I think they do these like little segments of dodgeball and who could like do these wicked moves and who could jump the highest and all these different activities.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe so.
Huh? Because I knew they had flag football, but I didn't know of any of the other stuff that they were having.
Yeah, throughout the day, I think.
I mean, that would make sense. That would be fun. I mean, cornhole maybe. Any of that kind of stuff would be kind of fun.
That would be fun. Yeah.
So, I mean, the Pro Bowl, the traditional Pro Bowl, kind of just got stupid there at the very end.
Yeah.
So I could see this kind of trying to breathe a little bit more, new fresh air into the Pro Bowl week and the fun and activities, and because it's a whole week, which is in Vegas.
Right.
Actually, it's next week, not this week, right?
No.
This week because this Saturday is the event.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, I'd love to go to Vegas just to go check all that. Like we were talking yesterday, I'd love just to go and check it all out and see what it's all about. But we have to go to commercial now, Randy.
Oh, we do?
Because we have
all right.
Lori Bryant coming
All right,
in.
cool. 8:30, 8:31, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Tuesday morning, January 30th, and it is sunny, and we don't have a chance for rain for at least another
couple hours.
24 hours. And we have on the phone with us, we have no other than Lori Bryant with SLO County News. Lori, good morning.
Hey, good morning. So the big news is there was a multi-car accident southbound on the grade. So traffic is backed way up to Santa Margarita. So if you're driving south on 101, pack a snack and your patience. It should be cleared up soon. And then, of course, we have today is going to be gorgeous again. And then tomorrow.
What happens tomorrow, Lori?
Well, just bring your rubber boots. But it'll be in the afternoon, they're saying. It'll be, in the afternoon, so the morning drive should be okay. But today should be okay. It was sunny, and I don't know what happened on the grade. So just be aware. They are saying tomorrow afternoon, and that storm can bring wind gusts and heavy rain. And then the next 2 days, I don't know. They're calling it Pineapple Express. I have no idea where get these names. Oh, and your atmospheric river is going to arrive.
Atmospheric river, that's where it's at. The Pineapple Express is more for that's a Seth Rogen movie, I think.
I have no idea. That was one of the weather forecasters called it that. And I'm thinking, why don't you just say prepare for a flood? Is
it because it comes from Hawaii?
I don't know. I'm not a weather geek. I just read the things that I'm like, it just hit me. It was like, why would you name a storm Pineapple Express? I mean, let's be honest, we're going to flood.
That's going to be wild. It's going to get wild.
I think so too. I think tomorrow night it could get crazy, and then Thursday morning it could get a little bit sloppy. So just be aware of that. We didn't have much happening yesterday as far as news. We did have a couple accidents, of course. And that's really it. I mean, I think people just prepare for this storm. I mean, I don't think they've been pretty bang on this year. So just be prepared, be careful, and, pay attention. That's all I can say is we don't know what's going to happen. We really don't. But it does look like they're forecasting it could be pretty crazy. So,
hey, Lori, so I got a question regarding the war room. Because I have this vision in my head. Have you ever seen the TV show WKRP in Cincinnati?
Oh, heck yeah. That was a great show.
Okay, so I'm envisioning the war room to look something like that. And
okay, I'm having you over, and you will see. You will see it is a living room with a big TV that I watch TV, and then I have a little scanner hooked up.
That's it?
That's my war room. Yes.
Huh. Oh, no. Go back to my vision. My vision was way better. It actually requires a thumbprint to get inside.
Okay, we'll just make this up real quick. In my war room, it is a safety room, and if anything nuclear happens, we are safe. And in my backyard, I have a helicopter landing pad.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Let's just go with this. Okay, Eric, can you come up with a visual for that so that way we can put Lori in that?
We'll just get her a green screen, make her freaking like it's in some crazy tomb and all these computers and everything everywhere. It'd be great.
We need some. My car is one of the retired CHP cars. So if you see one driving around with all the floodlights and lights all over it, that's me.
Are you serious?
No, are you crazy?
I believe that. I envision, this is the way I envision you. I envision the Maxwell Smart going outside into that car and getting in there and then taking off.
No. I have a Ford Escape if anybody wants to know.
All right, so we're going back to the whole decommissioned highway patrol car where we've got a concrete war room with multiple doors that you can only exit out. You can't enter through, and goes right to the car. So then that way you can speed off like they do in Men in Black to the next crime scene.
Nice.
And then I just hop in the backyard in my helicopter.
There you go. Perfect. I like it. We're gonna come up with some visuals. I think that would be fun.
Again, take it easy if you're going southbound on 101. It is Pack a Snack Day. It is backed up, I think, probably by now past Santa Margarita off-ramp.
Damn.
So be aware of that. It should be cleared up shortly, but you know how once the grade gets backed up, it takes forever to clear. So just be careful. And again, enjoy today. It's going to be nice and gorgeous. Sit in the backyard, put on your sunscreen, and then get the rubber booties out tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, right on, Lori.
And I'll
Well, we
talk to you guys
appreciate
tomorrow.
you. Yep, we appreciate you. We appreciate you filling us in what's happening in the North County and around.
All right. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye, Eric. Bye, Randy.
Bye-bye. Lori Bryant, SLO County News. Tons and tons of followers. Get over there to their page and add to their follower list. And I want to give a shout out to Brian and Sherry for watching. Appreciate you guys.
From Uganda.
Brian from Uganda.
Nice.
I even want to give a shout out to Sal. So Sal is the I used to work with Sal over there at Pacific Eye, and I ran into him at Farmers Market over the weekend.
Right.
And so he said that he stumbled onto our program, and now he listens. So Sal, if you're listening today, I told you, engage, shoot a what's up. But we appreciate you listening. We appreciate you following, and let everybody know about us.
Sherry Gomez gives a little wave. Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
It's awesome.
All right. So what we got going on here? You want to do some news?
Yeah, you know what? We've got some news. You know what we should do is we should start doing birthdays. I think that would be fun. Kind of start shouting out people's birthdays, so that way people are like, hey, happy birthday to so-and-so. You're 57. They're like, what? Don't tell anybody.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make people mad.
So since we're going into the rain, we just talked about it, the atmospheric river. Let's talk about that. Okay. So we've got the atmospheric river will bring another week of rain into the SLO County.
Nice.
So here and when and how much. So last week's storm brought Paso Robles rainfall to nearly 9 inches so far this year. On average, by the end of January, the airport recorded about 7 inches of rain every year. So Cal Poly has reported the most inches at 11 inches of rainfall so far. So they're expecting, let's see here, in the next 7 days, they're expecting between 4 and 11 inches of rainfall for these two storms, back to back.
That's going to be a lot.
So these are back to back at atmospheric river, which we all know from last year what an atmospheric river is, right?
Uh-huh.
Woo. Oh, wait. Woo. Atmospheric river is woo. You see, like,
What are you doing?
I don't know. Can anybody see that?
What are you looking at?
I'm pointing to the ads.
Oh. You're tripping me out.
Oh.
You're like, what's going on over there? I'm looking on the other side of the studio going, who's over there? Good Lord, I thought we were having an earthquake.
Sorry.
I thought we were either having an earthquake
Randy.
or you're having a stroke or something was going on. Like, get out of here.
Randy, are you having a stroke?
God,
What are you doing?
Jesus, I'm getting this out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I thought it was cool.
Okay.
I was like I felt like Vanna White right there.
I didn't know what the hell was going on for a minute there. Sorry.
Whoa, I thought you could see that too. See, I'm not sure what you can see and what I can see or what I can't see and you can see, like right here. Can you see that?
I could see, but when you just do random movements like... I'm going, what's going on?
You're like, all right, cut to commercial, cut to commercial. Studio 5, cut to commercial. Randy is having some sort of weird reaction to his coffee input. Anyways, so atmospheric river, we're going to get smashed. Rivers are going to come up, and we're going to be, once again, in that era of being flooded everywhere you go.
The one thing I like about all this is I love seeing the river flowing. I don't know why. I just enjoy seeing that Salinas River just freaking rocking and rolling, filled up. I get a big old stiffy about it. I don't know why.
A stiffy. Hey, so think about the river. Think about, obviously we live in a populated river during the dry season.
Right.
Right. And all that shit, all that stuff
Just
gets
pushed.
I
love it.
Well, yeah, but where does it end up?
In the ocean.
I know. Or it ends up in somebody's back property with kids. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if we had homeless when I was a kid, but if we did, I was in the river a lot.
Yeah?
I mean, a lot. And so it kind of makes you wonder, it kind of makes you think about that, nowadays, being in the river as much as you were, where when I was a kid, as kids being in the river nowadays, it's like, man, that's kind of freaky. You can get stuck with something that you don't want to get stuck with.
You don't want to get stuck with, yeah.
Right?
Well, you might find treasures too. You never know. So
there's a new expo coming to Paso Robles. Do you hear about this?
I did.
Okay. So I'm clicking on it right now as it opens.
Okay.
So we have a new home expo coming to Paso Robles. Obviously, the California Mid-State Fair, the Paso Robles Event Center, hosts all kinds of crazy things, right?
Okay.
And so this event is going to be free, taking place March 16th and 17th. Paso Robles Event Center has announced the new event, SLO Living Home and Outdoor Expo, coming in March. The event is free to the public and will take place March 16th and 17th at the Event Center. Online applications are now being accepted for vendors who want to participate in this new event. Companies related to these fields are encouraged to apply. Landscaping experts, home interior, exterior, gardening, pool and spa, design, home decor, lifestyle, outdoor, patio, barbecue, mattresses, and so forth are encouraged to apply. You can go to midstatefair.com and for more information. So here we go in March. Those are kind of cool. 2-day event, and I encourage you to go because it's fun to go.
Have you ever been?
I've been to all kinds of different shows. So back in the day when I first started kind of in the whole work world,
Mm-hmm.
I used to work for Pete Johnston's, right?
Okay.
So Pete Johnston, Jocelyn, Pete's daughter, had the cell phone. Basically I did cell phones for way too long, I think.
Okay.
But anyways, that's where I started. But we would go to every single home show, every single Christmas show, any type of event that was happening anywhere that brought a lot of people. This was back before you can get cell phones like at Walmart or any of that kind of stuff. We would go to these home shows. And man, it was just bizarre because I'd have such a great time. There'd just be massive amounts of people. That was back in the rush when everybody didn't know. There was no text messaging back then when we were doing phones. I don't think so. Maybe they were. But they were just regular old flip phones or whatever. Then they started coming out with the smaller phones, and everybody was like, oh, my God, you can talk on this? But pagers. But we used to go to all those shows, and then, when you take a break or whatever, we would walk around and check out all the different vendors, and I used to buy all kinds of shit from there. Stupid stuff. I even still have some stuff now, like it's called the Micro Buddy that I got.
Micro Buddy.
The Micro Buddy.
Okay.
So it's basically a steamer. Okay, so the little plate comes out, you put your water in below, and it's all plastic. Everything's all plastic, right?
Perfect.
And it used to be this little Chinese guy. He would always be up there with his little mic, and he'd be cooking all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
Everybody would sit there for like a half an hour, and then at the end, he's like, all right, well, right now, this is, $29.99. But if you act now, I will throw in another one. You know what? I will throw in 2. For $29.99, you can get 3. And then people are like, what about I? And throwing money up on stage and all that stuff. So anyways, I bought one. And the first one I burned. I like put in the microwave for too long and it melted.
Nice.
And they're a lifetime warranty. And so, of course, I contacted the company. Actually, no, I didn't. I waited till the following year and I brought it to him. The guy replaced it.
Nice.
And he gave me a new one. So,
like
but
that
to this
customer
day, I
service.
still have this thing. And this has probably been about 25 years. And I use it pretty frequently. And you can cook. I mean, I've cooked, big steaks in it, tri-tips. I've cooked chicken in there.
Wow.
Baked potato, or, steamed potatoes.
Vegetables,
Oh,
all kinds of stuff,
everything.
I can imagine,
It is the most amazing product anyway. But like I said, anything that you can buy it, those sometimes are jinky and, are trash.
Yeah.
But a lot of things, man, last a lifetime. So, but I encourage you guys to go. I encourage you to go. Maybe we should get a What's Up North County booth there.
Okay.
Be in a corner.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get the Micro Buddy guy on.
Yell earthquake every 5 minutes?
No, we'll be outside. We can sit from the jacuzzis or the,
I like that.
something fun.
Okay. Little cocktail in the jacuzzi.
Cocktails in the jacuzzis.
Like it.
Cocktails in the jacuzzis.
Well, Teresa wants the rain to come. She's saying she wants all the rain to come to her house. So she wants to see the creeks and the river flow. So, and good morning, Kelsey. Good morning.
Do you think we'll ever get to the point where we were at last year?
We could. So the only observation I'm seeing is that on the Doppler, it looks like it's going to keep coming around and just keep hitting us.
So it's just going to keep circling.
Yeah, so those rivers are going to keep flowing, the atmospheric rivers. So it could. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get as much rain, but we could get pretty damn close. I mean, look, dude, they're saying anywhere from 2 to 10 inches. I mean, we're probably not going to get 10 inches, but
well, they're saying that the majority of it's going south.
Yeah.
So they said that the majority of not the majority, but the heavy rains are going to be south of the grade.
Well, so like tomorrow, the Doppler report shows just red going through like LA. And like we get like the little fingers off of it, you know what I mean? Like orange and yellow. but like the red part's going straight through LA. So that'll wash LA out,
Right.
Everybody's got to get a wash.
What's everybody on? Are they on Facebook or YouTube?
All over the place, man.
Huh.
We've got a show to do.
All
Come
right.
on.
I'd like to
Come on.
see.
Come on.
We need to make those fonts bigger. Change the colors. Okay, so we've got a big report, which this is going to kind of coincide with our guest tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So county supervisors deny the appeal by the residents and the people at the meeting last week for that gas station in Templeton.
Right.
So during a continuous board meeting on last Tuesday, the San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors denied an appeal aimed at blocking a proposed 24-hour convenience store and gas station development in Templeton in a 3-2 vote. The project includes 5,200 square foot convenience store, vehicle fueling station, 8 fuel dispensers, 9 electric vehicle charging spaces on almost 2.5 acres. After the Planning Commission voted 2-1 to approve the project located in Northside Los Tablas near Twin Cities Hospital. During public comment, 10 speakers asked the board to deny the appeal, and 8 asked the board to reject the project. Opponents of the project argued it included too much signage, would cause an increase in traffic, and would bring crime and homeless to the area. Not wrong. Proponents primarily voiced a need for a 24-hour store and gas station for those working the night shift or visiting the hospital. In addition, proponents noted that CHP office is close in proximity and to the project and that the concerns over crime were unwarranted. Well, I guess only time will tell, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. So people coming to the hospital need some place to go. They need a place to fill up, right? So right across the bridge, there's a gas station. I mean, what's next? Oh, they need a place to shop, so they're going to build a freaking mall? I mean, come on. What is this crap?
Well,
this is a bunch of baloney.
I mean, it's not unwarranted as far as like the residents that live around there,
Yeah.
So, but looks like it is in full force.
Okay.
But so John Pashong, our supervisor, John Pashong is going to be on tomorrow.
Okay.
And so we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Ooh,
we're gonna get to the bottom of this and find out.
Do you think he's for or against it?
I think he's for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is
So
for
yeah,
it.
it says supervisors Debbie Arnold, John Pashong, and Don Ortiz Ortiz voted in favor of the project. Noting the property is zoned for commercial and there is a need in the area for a 24-hour gas station and convenience store. Mm-hmm. So
I got to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to. We do live in it. We still have the right to our freedom of speech,
I know,
right?
but I don't want to. Yeah, I could get really.
Depending on which way you follow, that might be in jeopardy. For me, never. I will never ever abide. Okay. So we're gonna have John Pashong on tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about exactly what the hell they do also. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure what all these different supervisors do. So I would like to know. I mean, this is
what is it that you do all day?
Exactly. I mean, I know John does other stuff too.
Yeah.
But as far as like all these different supervisors, it's like, what exactly do they do? What's their job requirement in the county? I mean,
I should turn like all the lights off in the studio and just have like one light on him. And just
right?
like he's getting interrogated.
Now, John's a big fan, big supporter of What's Up North County.
No, I know.
So like I said, he's done a lot. I mean, all of our supervisors do.
They do.
I mean, obviously they are where they are for a reason, and sometimes we don't agree. But I'd like to know why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I said, they're an open book. They're not going to be like, well, I can't tell you that unless I ask something crazy.
Yeah.
But I'll find out why. You know what? Why is it approved? How come, why is the big push to put a 24-hour gas station and convenience store in Templeton?
Right.
So
okay, well, let's get to the bottom of
tune
this.
right in here to What's Up North County tomorrow, 9:45. You do not want to miss this. This is going to be the most entertaining, the most informational plug for...
ShamWow. All right, let's go to commercial.
All right, cool. Let's go to commercial. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Tuesday morning, January 30th, and we are at the end of January.
Dude, we are at the end.
Well, we get one more day.
Okay.
We still got the 31st, but still, it's like it went by so fast, and it's such a boring month. There's really nothing happens in January.
It's because you're not drinking.
That too.
Yeah. And
That
you're not
too.
eating. You're not
And I'm not
eating
eating.
and drinking and
You know what? Last night I was sitting at the house and I'm sitting going, man, I'm hungry, but I'm so bored because I've been eating the same thing,
yeah.
which is steak, and it's like,
I love steak though. I could eat steak. I mean, I eat steak a lot. So.
try it.
I did last night.
I meant eat every single day, every single meal.
Yeah, but you don't have to eat steak every single meal. You can have pork.
Well, yeah, but it's still steak. I mean, so I still have steak, the pork ribs,
Yeah.
I brutalized, tri-tip again over the weekend, which we talked about. And then I cooked some steak. I cooked some pork ribs. God, was it Sunday night? Which was awesome. So, but on my gas barbecue.
Yeah.
So I think I need to get one of those things like what you got, those
Traeger.
Traegers.
You need to get a Traeger. We got to go to Idlers and get ourselves some Traegers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I need to get one of those because it's just that's where we live now. We live in a Traeger. We live in a smoking, type pellet barbecue grilling era
Old
now.
Traeger pellet grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
But tri-tip, steak, sirloin. I dry out too much. I haven't quite mastered that one yet. I think I might have to do a prime rib over the weekend.
I freaking love prime rib, dude.
I do too.
Oh my God.
And then one thing I want to try and I've never done is a brisket. Smoke a brisket.
Smoke it, baby,
Yeah.
for like 24 hours.
But like real smoking, not like a Traeger smoking, like a
Yeah.
legitimate, the whole like wood smoke, everything.
you get that nice red ring around the outside, that smoke ring,
Yeah.
and everything's just juicy and
But I'm afraid
love it.
because those things aren't cheap. I'm afraid to spend $100 to just blow it. You know what I'm
but
saying?
Easy as it goes. You gotta go slow.
Maybe I'll
Slow,
cut
slow.
it in thirds.
No, don't cut that.
No?
No, man, keep it going.
I don't know, man.
Sherry Gomez says nothing better than an oak barbecue.
Oh, I
she loves
agree.
it too.
I agree 100%. But
Yeah.
when you don't barbecue on a oak barbecue in a long time, I mean, it's easy to screw things up.
Yeah, you just got to sit there and drink and watch it. See, that's why you weren't. So if you're drinking by the bar, because I know you.
100%.
Sit there yapping,
Yep.
drinking. Check this out. Drink.
Yep.
You would be right there, man. You would. It's like you're
are-
in love with it.
You were preaching to the choir.
Oh, yeah.
That you just nailed that right on the head.
Damn it.
Okay, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll have to stand outside, smoke a cigar, and pretend like I'm drinking.
There you go.
I can pretend like I'm drinking. That way I can stand around and, my hat still smells like barbecue.
Yeah.
Which, I get a little bit of the remnants of that, but nevertheless, you got to stand around the fire. You can't just leave it unattended.
No, that's what the cavemen did.
That's what the cavemen did, and that's why I'm caveman eating.
There you go.
I'm caveman eating. Hey, so let's find out how the businesses in Paso are doing. So there was an article that I read. If you saw that, is how is the business going for local merchants in downtown Paso Robles? So following the rush of the holiday season, January has historically been a slow month for retail businesses.
Telling me.
Okay. Buyer and merchandiser for Alliance Board Company on Park said, despite the late snow season, the Surf and Skate Shop had a good holiday season. They had pretty solid holiday season aside from the snow business being a little slower because of the weather. So adding the business felt comparable to previous years for December. The trend seems to be continuing in for January. Not only keeping inventories afloat of the business, customer service offered at the shop in listening to consumer needs and prepares them for the slower days. However, other businesses have different story to tell. Owner of some businesses around the park says the holiday season was not like years past, lacking the usual influx of travelers during the holidays, and slowing trend has continued into January. There definitely been a slowdown as far as fun and free spending. Who said that while the people are not verbally saying they're budgeting, they are quick to talk about themselves out of a sale. So specifically talking downtown Paso, she says that think the people are soured from the whole parking situation. So for months, the city has gone back and forth with the community regarding paid parking in downtown area, despite an outcry of disapproval from the residents in November. The council approved $1 per hour from the minute one of each parking session. The signage kiosk operations were being improved for clarity, but these changes will come into town starting January 1st. So starting January 1st, $1 an hour to park downtown. And they say that they feel that is having a bad effect. Yeah. Bad effect on their business in January.
So we went down and had sushi the other day.
Did you go to Yummy?
I can't remember the name.
The two-story one?
No. We went to, anyways. My story is that we went down there. Did you know that the parking's still 2 hours free? It's still 2 hours free before you have to start paying.
It's supposed to be, I think there's some sort of, something's going on, because I read something last week about this, how the city implemented something that they didn't have to get approval for. But I don't know.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, we went down there.
So on the app.
Dude, don't even get me started on this stupid app, dude. Okay, 2 hours free, you park. That's what we did, okay? I'm not saying that's how it is right now.
Okay.
That app, by the way, is crap, dude. It shows you 100 different stations. You have to, identify which one you're at. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me, and I'm pretty tech savvy, right? I couldn't find my little dot where my car was at. It was the stupidest thing in the world.
Oh, you have to. So my daughter always does it for me when we go, because she has the app. I don't.
Yeah.
And like I said, other than that, I don't go downtown. But
God dang, dude.
But
it's so weird.
When did you go? Last weekend?
Nah, I went 3 weeks ago.
But it still had the 2 hours for free?
Yeah, we walked because we couldn't figure out how to do it on the app, so we had to walk up, to the kiosk and actually put our credit card, license plate in like that. We got the app, but we just couldn't identify where the car was at. I think the other app identified exactly as the GPS system, where you were at. Huh. And then you put your license plate in, and then you're done, right? This one's a little different. I'm not sure if it's just me. I don't know.
Interesting.
I had not been drinking yet, sir, so it wasn't that.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but we'll have to figure that out, because I heard, that's what they were saying as of January. Well, January 1st was free, or December 31st was free. Remember all day? I think it was the 31st, because that was the night of the bonfire, and it was free all day long.
Oh, yeah.
But as of January, maybe it was January 1st. It was January 1st because we went downtown and it was free. So starting January 2nd, it was supposed to be $1. Starting the minute that you parked in there is $1 an hour. Okay. But whether or not that took place, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, hell.
So, but anyways, so another story for California, you California people, is the device to track or slow down your speed in your vehicles. Crazy.
That's not good.
Right? California bill proposes mandatory speed limiting devices in cars. A proposed bill will make California the first state to require speed limiting devices in cars. This proposed bill would require new cars starting with the 2027 model year that are built or sold in California to have an intelligent speed limiter system that electronically prevents the driver from speeding more than 10 miles an hour past the speed limit. Although the bill, which is SB 961, proposed by State Senator Scott Wiener, probably Weiner, but I'll say Wiener.
No, it's Wiener.
Okay, Wiener would exempt all emergency vehicles. So Senator Wiener is in press release announcing the bill, said its attempt to reduce traffic fatalities in the state, which have increased by 22% since 2019, according to one research nonprofit, blah, blah, blah. The senator said 4,400 people die in car crashes in the state in 2022 alone. So this proposed bill is going to be within this state's or this year's voting
Don't vote
elections.
on it. Don't vote on
Says
it.
traffic has gotten worse. People are in bigger hurry and driving faster. So
Well,
can you imagine that? How fast and how quick do you think somebody's going to figure out how to get past that governor? You know what I mean?
well, I think it's a little bit too much reaching into our lives too, as well.
It's
so.
way too much.
know what I mean?
Everything's way too much.
Yeah, it's a little too much. for
Every
us.
damn thing that the government does is too damn much.
Yeah, the government's here to work for us,
Right?
Not for us to work for it. So we pay it; they don't pay us. So
Well, that thought process has went out the window years and years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now it's like, hey, you abide by our rules and you live under our umbrella, and
it's like
you'll deal with it.
It's like anytime you hear the word bipartisan, like what are they buying? Because somebody's getting paid. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just weird. I don't want to get into it.
Maybe we should have some of those guys on here. What do you think they'll do? A zoom in?
A Zoom? Mm-hmm. Probably.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Mm-hmm.
Get them on the horn. So, anyways, let's see what we got. One more thing. Snowboarder is spent 15 hours on a ski lift in Tahoe recently.
Crazy.
He got stuck. So we're going to Tahoe in like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And this is my biggest fear. If you've ever been to Heavenly Valley, have you ever been to Heavenly and rode the tram up the top?
Oh yeah.
I always think, literally, this thing is only held on by like a clamp like this. Here's your cable going through there, and here's the clamp, and it's 4 bolts. That's it, right?
That's all you get.
That is the difference between you staying on the cable or you falling and rolling down this massive hill, right? And when they stop, and then it gets like I get freaked out a little bit because when it gets windy up there on the hill, they shut the mountain down, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, all right, everybody get in the tram, get the hell out of here. And literally you're going down this thing and it's just like this, just swinging, and you're just freaking out, or I am. I'm tripping. I'm just going, man, get me out of this thing. And I'm always looking for like exit points, to where I can land or jump to or something, at least, not be a bobsled heading down this mountain in this tram car. So, but snowboarder spent 15 hours trapped on a ski lift in Lake Tahoe. Okay, 15 hours trapped overnight inside the ski lift gondola in freezing temperatures at Lake Tahoe Resort. Monica Lasso boarded the gondola at 5 p.m., obviously heading down because they were closing at Heavenly Ski Resort to ride down the mountain because she was too tired to snowboard. But it stopped just minutes later while she was still in the sky. Lasso yelled for help, but no one on the ground heard. The TV station reported she didn't even have her cell phone, so she couldn't call for help. She screamed desperately until she lost her voice. So she spent the night rubbing her hands and feet together to fight off the cold. The overnight low temperatures was 23 degrees, according to the National Weather Service. Lasso's friends reported her missing to the El Dorado Sheriff Department, but she wasn't found until Friday morning when the gondola started up again for the day and crews realized that she had been there overnight. Holy shit. Can you imagine that?
Okay, this is human error, dude. First of all, if my friend is missing and be like the last place I saw him or her was on the mountain, what's the first thing you would do?
Right,
I would run the gondola to make sure nobody was in there. Oh my God, dude.
Well,
people are idiots.
Maybe they did. Maybe somehow she got on there. Obviously, that's what happened.
Well, no. But you would check. You would have your snow boy, girl, whatever, check the gondola system, check the lift system. They got those cats that can run up and down the mountain to make sure you're, man.
Well, somebody screwed up at the top because usually at the very top, obviously they have the walkie-talkies. They're like, okay, cool. You've got, last guy in, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Somebody in, and that's the way it's supposed to happen, right?
Total human error.
Dude.
Total human error.
So I see a lawsuit.
So instead of putting governors on our cars so we can't speed, just put a stupid camera in the gondolas. You could save a life.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
I don't know about that.
New bill.
That's infringing on our privacy.
I don't know, man.
Some things happen. What happens on the gondola stays on the gondola, okay?
Yo!
You know that. It's the old Vegas. But you definitely got a lawsuit coming to Heavenly Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they sit there and stop it. Everybody goes home. And this person, I mean, dude, can you imagine if 23 degrees and it's not warm in those things.
Well, when I first heard the story, though, I thought it was like on a ski lift. Like,
oh, that would be even worse.
Sitting up there shaking, you know what I mean? But she was in a gondola covered from the elements, you know, probably wearing a snow outfit. I don't think she was wearing a bikini and a thong.
Well, but still, dude, it doesn't matter how, I mean, you're in a metal, I mean, not only is it 23 degrees outside, it's going to be colder inside because that metal is attracting the, absorbing that cold, and you're basically inside a freezer.
Nice.
You're literally inside a freezer. So
would you jump?
I think so.
How?
I think so.
I can't remember. There. I don't know if the skis are on the outside or your snowboard's on the outside.
Yeah, they're on the outside.
I try to figure some way to like grab them and then like stick it in the snow and then just like and jump off and then go home. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. So it says she got on the lift at 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock. You know,
it starts getting dark.
2-3 weeks ago was kind of starting to get that dark thing. So you're thinking you're thinking the best. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock. I don't have to worry about jumping out. Somebody's going to find me. They're going to go, hey, there's somebody on the lift here.
Yeah.
We need to continue it down. So you kind of bypass and you go past that time frame that you probably could have maybe jumped out or figure out some sort of exit.
There should be an emergency button on those things anyway, because what if you're on the gondola, you have a stroke, a heart attack, or some sort of medical issue, right? There should be a button. Hey, and she would have been saved, and it's not hard to do that.
Well, I mean, again, what are you going to do? Even if you did, if somebody had a heart attack on the gondola, I mean, there's not much you can do. It's not like they're going to speed it up, but they could be ready at the bottom.
They could be ready at the bottom.
They could be ready at the bottom. Hey, we got somebody coming down and cardiac arrest. Blah blah blah.
Maybe we have an idea here. Life-saving equipment for the gondola.
Hey, there you
What's
go.
Up North County is going to make life-saving equipment. There we go.
There you go.
That's our next venture.
That is our next. That's our next task.
All right.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, let's go to commercial, and we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County this Tuesday morning, January 30th. If you haven't already, get on over to Spotify and follow our page over there. If you're on Facebook, get over to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, get over to Facebook and like us, love us, share us, and invite everybody, even the people that you don't like, and we'll talk shit about them. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Pacific 805 Spas, Hanson Enterprises, Airflow Filter Services, Kennedy Club Fitness, Borhone Auto Center, and Story Termite and Pest Control, guys. Hey, thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations, Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Embarcadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero.